Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Big Tone. I was the man behind the camera for Tag Skin Tight Nutrition this weekend. We had a lot of fun, and I just want to give a shout out to everybody. I hope to see a lot more of you soon. So I'll be around. I'll be popping in. But until then, I want to say hey.
Said, hey, these people are stalkers, and we have a big following saying, yeah, this guy's no good. He escaped a mental institute. He's trying to harm us. So I spent the last hour just posting all this guy's photos, all of his history, who he is, where he lives. JLR is going to local law enforcement in the morning. So if you go to my Twitter account, you'll see me and JLR teaming up, retweeting this guy who's been bashing us and saying he's going to harm us and hurt us. Yeah. So we literally, Wayne Shemp, we figured out who he is. JLR did. He said, post this, get this guy. I'm like, that's that guy that's always attacking me, always screwing with me. So we just blasted him about 20 minutes ago and just said, this guy's stalker alert. This guy's a weakling, bully. Wayne, cat's out of the bag.
What's happening with it? What's happening with it, guys? Been gone for a couple of days. Been tired. Early morning stream. Kind of catching you guys on surprise on this one. I don't have a lot of time for this stream. They switched my hours at work again. So I'm back to my old schedule. It's getting crazy. Everything's all weird. Now, I don't know how this stream is going to be acting because before I went live, I never seen it. It said, this is what it said. When I hit start live, it said, high traffic right now. Please retry and emit 30 seconds to emit it. I'm like, what? Like, I pay for this. Like, what are you talking about? You know, I pay for all this shit. I pay for the internet. I pay for the StreamYard. It's like, what? High traffic. It's not my problem, you know. So it took me like 5 times to go live. I've never seen it before. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happening, people. And I wanted to review it. I don't have a lot of time. I got to leave here by 12. I guess it'll be a normal stream. But I wanted to review a lot of shit happening right now, right? So there is lawsuits. I've been named in a lawsuit. So I'll explain that one. We got, like the title says, Bullhorn Betty. You can't even make this shit up. Bullhorn Betty is offering money for a dox. Now, wait for it. Who is she trying to get? Well, she's trying to get a dox, somebody who clips her own words. She wants to find out who this person is. You have Larry returning to the internet. We have the clip. And this is exactly what we thought was going to happen, people. He's returning to the internet, and I think we've all figured it out. So I want to definitely play that. And then we have Alex. He did not like the video the other day that I did, where I combined the voicemails that I'm able to put out publicly. Keep in mind that video would have been way longer, but I'm not going to be disrespecting different communities and this and that. You know, and I just have a message for this guy. And he'll probably be in the chat. So maybe I have a message for him because I just don't understand this guy. I really don't get him. He has, since the video, he's emailed me his full name and everything. I mean, when we talk about criminal network, how dumb is the criminal network? I mean, is it a criminal network of retards? Like, what is the network? Are they all retarded? Because I'm not understanding like his thinking here. You're not gonna mess with minors. You're blaming everybody for calling your daughter. Like 9 people did it, huh? No. Pick one. But at the same time, your other daughter says you're a piece of shit scumbag father. You're a dirtbag, scumbag, deadbeat, and you're off your medication. Those were her exact words. And then you started doing the weird phone calls to her. But what I'm not understanding is like, you're like, when I finally listen to your stupid messages, or you think like when you leave a message, I'm going to be like right there to like put my password and listen to it. Nobody cares about you. I'm ignoring you for a reason. And like, for what it's worth, why all the tough guy talk? I've already offered you a boxing match. I've already offered you a boxing match. And this tough guy talk, I don't take it serious. Because whenever the few times you've been like face to face, you can't even jump on this panel and look me in the eyes for more than 10 seconds before rage quitting like the little girl that you are. Well, I would say like a mature young lady with the titties. But it's just out of control. Like, you know, are you tough? Are you fat? Are you lazy? Are you jobless? What is it? You got to pick one. You're like tripolar. I mean, I've been saying there's a mental episode here, but you're not even bipolar. You're like tripolar. But like, just pick one. Pick one fake thing to be. Pick one. If you're going to be hard, I don't believe it. I don't believe you're gangster. I never believe you're gangster. Your rap songs are atrocious. But like, just pick one. No, I don't think you're hard. I don't think you're tough. You're 60 years old, and there's nothing wrong with being 60 years old, for the record. If you're out there and you're 60, you're just 60. There's nothing wrong with that. But what's weird is somebody who's 60 years old that thinks they're tough, or 20. Now we have a problem. Pull your pants up. You probably tattooed your face when you in your late 40s. I bet you're probably one of those dudes. I mean, is this a midlife crisis that you're going through? Well, whatever it is, I do not believe you're tough. I don't think that you're hard. I don't think that you're gangster. I just think that you're I believe every word that your daughter says. The words, when I think of you, I take your daughter's words. Scumbag, loser, deadbeat, off of this medication. Not been in my life. So anything, you know, you can't be gangster plus those things. No, you're just those things. So like, it's weird. So it's, you know, I'm gonna start calling your fat ass out. You're doing all these weird. Hit the link. But you're the one with no testicles. Now we already know that because I offered you a boxing event, a legal boxing event. And I'm going to close out to this before I go to the comments. You're not only a big fat pussy, but you and all of your friends did a field trip. You went to the beach and you all got sand in your pussies. Well, what do I mean by that? You didn't just do the boxing event. Either did Larry. And then the next week comes around and he's had 155 professional fights. No, those are lies. Your other friend put a protection order on me. Your whole crew is weenie boys. Everything about you is weenie. Everything. So you're not tough. There's nothing about you that's tough. Nothing. Zero. None. You're just a scumbag, deadbeat, zero, nobody, off of his meds. That's about it. What's up with the comments? He knocked himself out with his own lies, if that's what you mean. What's up, Act Right? What's up, Nicole? Jamie, 3053, new member. I appreciate you. Blockers in the house. What's happening? Justice for Magnolia. This guy. So, yeah, I'll read you the email here in a second. It's just getting weird. Like, dude, you're not tough. Like, what are you doing here? Like, did you forget about running off my panel? Did you forget about not wanting to box? And keep in mind, tough guy, you kept talking all tough. You're gonna do me like you're gonna slap me. If you ever see me in Nerdy Attic, you're gonna do this to me. You were talking way too tough for way too. I just got tired of it. So I pulled one out the old hat, one that works every time on YouTube. Hey, you talking tough? Let's get in the boxing ring. Guess what didn't happen? You want any part of that? At least Larry entertained and lied about it. But you wanted so I don't believe these tough things, right? And again, you and that's just you being a pussy. That part. Now this is part of you being a moron. You're not going to contact minors in my family and say weird things to them. You can't claim that me and 10 different people did what, I don't even know what the lie is with your daughter, but you cannot show one receipt that I did any of that. They don't exist. You never can. But you can't cry about that and then turn around and say weird things to minor kids in my families. No, man. No. At this point, I'll put the people on you. If you can either get in the ring, I'll put the people on you. I'm telling you, and I know you have enough sense in your deadbeat head of yours to know that I did do that. But to continue with the weird phone calls, to continue with your government name, well, I don't even believe you. I don't even believe in your criminal network because you don't have anything to think with. So, I mean, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. But you're now emailing. When I called them, you were calling. Since I called them, I have to update them that you're texting. You're leaving voicemails. You're emailing. If I'm not going to spell this out for you, but if you can't put the pieces together, then how can I believe you're going to find Nancy Guthrie? How? I don't believe it. I don't believe anything any of these assholes say. That's why Larry's back and it's a complete fraud. But I'm just going to leave that right there for that moron. Now, I just wasted 14 minutes because he won't listen. He's a big puss and he's not tough. What's up, Miss Diana? Thank you. Five memberships. But these people are assholes. Let me see who's in the house. I was giving some shout outs. It's just out of control. Oh, let me read you that email. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. And I'll put this on the screen too for receipt reasons. Let's go right there all fast. Let me do that because this is important. Here it is right here. This is the email, and this is going to be at me at August 10th, 7:15 a.m. Again, right when I drop the video, he gets all mad. I mean, what's comical is like, do you think like you can control what I do? Do you, Alex? I don't think that you're tough. I think that you're a big pussy. Just so you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it. But let's, this guy. What do you think? You can call me. You must be on the angel dust that you rap about. But here's the email that I'm reading out loud. So after I dropped the video of his unhinged emails, hold on, give it a sec. Okay, let's see where we're at. I don't know, guys. You might have to blow it up, but it says, Zabel Jr. Too bad you. I mean, this is like mental health awareness right here. Like, watch how tough he's like actually trying to be right here. Too bad you're such a grown pussy, or maybe in the ring you could let all your anger out. If I looked like you had a mud duck wife like you do, I would be mad at the world, mad at God and everything. Your face looks like your neck threw up. You are the definition of gross. You will always be worthless piece of inbred bottom cracker barrel type of person who has no friends but your troll wife. You are Down syndrome, special needs, retarded kind of wipe away all bark. Whatever you decide to grow some balls, are done being a web warrior, cyber bully. Let me know, and maybe you would pull up. Dude, what's interesting is he's always talking about my wife. Oh, Alex, you've fucked up your life is. You have no relationship with your own daughters. You you fucked up. You fucked up your 50s. There's like no. It's tough to rebound after that. You know, I remember being in jail and stuff. Oh, an old guy, an OG told me, "Hey, man, it's okay to fuck up your 20s and 30s, but don't fuck up your 40s. Don't fuck up your 50s, and don't fuck up your 60s. You can start over 20s and 30s. You're still behind in life, but you can catch up." I guess nobody gave you that conversation because you're pushing to your 60s and you're still a fuck up. You're absolutely still a fuck up. You don't have no relationship with your own daughters. And what's comical is I've noticed there's a trend. You talk about Eva, you talk about what that's called is jealousy. You'll never have no soulmate, nobody to grow old with. I mean, let's face it, you got one foot in the grave. And what I mean by that is not your age. It's your age combined with your horrible weight. You're obese. You smoke. You're not healthy. So, I mean, good luck with that. But at the same time, you have nobody. A lot of people on the internet don't. A lot of people are lonely, but at least they have memories. People, maybe they lost their soulmates. They lost their loved ones. At least they have lifetime memories. You have nothing. You've been a fuck up. So I know what's going on here, but it's got to sting, so you won't have any love of your own, and what you should love you don't, because again, if you didn't hear me the first time, his own daughter, deadbeat scumbag, loser, piece of shit. Want nothing to do with him, doesn't take his meds. Out of control. It is absolutely crimes. But all me trans new members, sorry for the rant coming out swinging. But the guy, he's just getting on my nerves, guys. This guy's you're not tough. I don't know what you think you are. The whole internet, you had a chance to get in a boxing ring with me. Yes, I'm live early in the morning. We switched it up. Ted spent $4,000 on a tummy tuck and now can't pay his car mortgage, needs to go to a pro. Yes. And if you don't know about the tummy tuck, this is the guy. He had a guy film the operation because that's definitely normal.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Big Tone. I was the man behind the camera for Ted's skin tightening treatment this weekend. We had a lot of fun, and I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody. I hope to see a lot more of you soon, so I'll be around.
Definitely not gay. Now, speaking of not gay, we have Ted. Larry's back. Larry is back, people, for one reason. He's back for one reason. The comment on the screen. The fake unaliving never happened. The fake unaliving, this guy was biting his nails, punching the air, running around. He probably wanted to really unalive himself, fake unaliving the internet because he could not go live and grift anymore. So as he's on his he's giving himself a timeout, playing the role of the first fake unalive, he's thinking of all the things he can grift off of. And he says he's missed his mortgage payment. These are all lies. Anybody who owns a home, this is easily debunkable. They're not going to come take his house because he unalived himself or attempted to. If he had validation, if he had documentation, he was in the hospital and he submitted that to his mortgage company. And we don't even know if the house is in the wife's name or what, right? It's just a grift. But here is proof of this. This guy comes back. What's the first? When he did the fake unaliving? What did I tell people? Remember, how did he unalive himself? Hanged himself, right? That's what I heard. Where's the broken neck? Where's this? Where is the marks on his neck here? Now look how. So that person that was in the chat, they hit the link, and I of course I'm gonna put them on. You guys know how I am. I'll put all the fangirls on. I let them come on and we just roast them, or whether it's I was gonna rip you apart, but I don't know how to connect StreamYards. So my sleuths, Digital Mirage 1234 is that soon thing that I put in the chat earlier. That's the other name. You're gonna rip me apart. That's comical. That's comical for many different reasons. Well, for one, you're over here in our chat trying to tell us what's right and what's wrong. You know, the truth versus lies. And you're too much of a dunce to understand how to to allow access to an app, your camera and microphone. You're definitely going to find Nancy Guthrie, 100%. And then you're over here saying Larry's a good guy. He's not a liar. This and that. Lady, you can't even defend him when asked. You can't even defend him. How are you going to roast somebody when you can't figure out your own phone? You can't figure out your phone. Holy shit, people. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Speaking of dumb fangirls. So apparently there's this lady that's added me to a lawsuit. Now, I don't understand for the life of me how this is going to work. So the lawsuit apparently, if I'm understanding this right, the lawsuit is about, so this is a fangirl, about what some other men did. So basically, the lawsuit is about what some creators did covering Nancy Guthrie. But like, this person wasn't even with them, right? This got so parasocial that this person has like morphed with them over there. And then what's even more comical is this person just put on Twitter that me and Dolly, the co-host of Hella's channel, is with her against Nerdy Addict. I was enjoying that lie a little bit more. That lie I enjoyed a little bit more. But now it's against. So Digital Mirage, this is simple instructions. You have to turn the camera on. You have to turn your camera on. Lady, this is comical. This is comical. You have to be able to turn your camera on. Look how dumb this one is. Look how dumb this lady is. People, this is what we're dealing with. I'm just going to show the internet how long this is going to take you, because you're this, you know, you came in the chat saying that you think that Larry is not a grifter. And I don't know. I can't tell you I can't tell you how you feel. I can't tell you what's right and wrong. But what I can show people is I believe her. I think that she looks at Larry and believes that, because people, what we're looking at right now, it's been 15 minutes and this moron has not yet figured out how to turn the camera on. People, this is actually, and the show's rolling. Here's what I'm looking at. I figured I'd share it with you. So moron is backstage as we are speaking. As I'm doing this live, she's still backstage, and this is what I'm looking at. As you can see, she cannot figure out how to turn the camera on. Let's get some noises. Hold on a minute. Hold on, here we go. Breaking news. Breaking news. Digital Mirage has hit the link. Oh, please hold. She's having technical difficulties. No, seriously, she's still literally. People, it's still, she still is backstage, not able to turn her camera on. Okay, now I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you. Doing you a favor. Maybe the next time you hit the link, you might be able to figure it out. Now, this is definitely a fangirl. I definitely believe this person to believe Larry. These fangirls have the IQ of a gnat. A gnat. The flies, a gnat. You can't, or actually, it's a combination of a gnat and dog shit. But yeah, the lawsuit. I was supposed to be with. So it was me and Dolly against Nerdy. I literally just posted that picture, but now this lady has tried to incorporate me in this weird. People, it's the dumbest thing in the world, and you can't make this shit up. Digital lies. So she has retired from hitting the link. It looks like. I can't help her turn her phone on. No, she has to be able to. People, everybody knows how to work an app. You don't even have to know how to do it. Once you hit the link, it says StreamYards would like to have access to your camera. Yes or no. She just, can't figure that part out. So that was comical. Just let me talk. Lady, unfortunately, I've just showed the internet that you were backstage. I think I've more than earned. People know White Boy's going to give you the link. White Boy's going to let you talk. You seem like the dunce. Do you need to call in? Can you work a phone, ma'am? Can you work a phone? Can you work a phone? Actually, no. You don't get a phone. Don't even worry about it. I'm not accommodating you. I want to see your face. Something tells me, babe, I'm not even giving her the opportunity. Because something tells me if you hit the link, we're gonna be, this is what we're gonna be looking at, people. I'm willing to bet my fucking life. If this person hits the link, here's what we're gonna be looking at. Please hold. Where's it at?
What love can I have?
It's coming up.
Utilizing this? No, you're not. I love you.
I love you too. Hold on, where's it at? It's right over here. I need that. Is that my phone?
This is my phone. And they're both.
Real fast.
This is not your phone. This is my phone.
Oh.
Stop grabbing shit when I tell you it's not yours.
Hold on.
I'm working.
If she hits, here we go. Sorry for that, guys. If she hits the link, I guarantee you, people, this is what we're gonna be looking like. Looking like. This is what we're gonna be having, people. If she hits the link, something around this nature. Something around this. I don't have a cam on this desktop. So, okay, this is very easy. See, the lies are not going to work over here. The lies are just not going to work. So then what you can do is put the live on your desktop and use your phone. Uh-oh. You don't get now. It looks something like that. So listen, as we're waiting for this lady to figure out her, so we just gave her away. There's no way that she can get out of that one. All right, hold on. What's going on? Is it still playing that song? What? StreamYard is behind. This is not even my internet, y'all. What? Yeah, it's delaying me. Like it's delaying me. It's weird. I've never had that happen before. It was bad. All right. Anyway, so yeah, where's she at? Yeah, this is easy. I mean, I gave you an out. You really thought that you were going to get around to the I don't have a camera on my desktop. The line massive lag on my end. Guys, this is StreamYards. Before I went live, it said there was high traffic. Okay, just give it a second to restart. Where's she at? Oh, she doesn't want to hit her phone. Oh, this is comical. I'm behind on you guys' comments. I'm seeing it now. This is comical.
The bitch wants to come on. Fucking working.
Wait, you're working? Comment. You can comment at work, but you just can't come on to the screen and comment. Oh. Lady, you look like that picture that I just put on the screen. That is the only. Oh, this is epic. This is epic. I mean, I definitely believe that you think Larry's not a scammer. This works. You come over here defending these grifters, and you made a complete ass out of yourself. Oh, actually, they did. Holy shit, people! Holy shit! Simp of the year. So we'll give her simp of the day. So I karate chopped all your excuses, and you had nowhere to go. And what you said as you've been over here chatting with us for 45 minutes, but you can't hop on the link. People, this is a Larry lie. Man, this is a digital Larry lie. A digital Larry lie. This is a digital Larry lie. This is a digital Larry lie. It doesn't work over here. We have common sense. We're going to put it together, and we're going to figure it out. And we think that you're a fraud at this point. The grand entrance that's never going to come. Holy shit, people. Let me see let her keep. Don't even come around. I want to keep these digital lies going on. Oh my God. That was one of the worst backpedals I've ever seen in the comments. For her too. Thank you guys. Oh my God. And you were talking all that shit. So rewind. And go come to the chat. You come to the chat and you're being like a distraction and you're messing with all my good people. It's evident, and one could say that you want a little bit of attention. So we shine the light on you and give you a little bit of attention, and you atrociously fumble all over yourself. defending grifters, losers, deadbeat fathers. No, 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 ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. You have to turn your camera on. And I thought you were working. Now she's backstage again, people. Lady, I'm not gonna. So either you don't know how to work your phone. So I'm not. Listen, you're not coming on. I want to see you. New rule. New rule. I'm not letting anybody on the panel ever. And if you have to show your face over here. I don't go live behind my avatar. If you want me to be completely serious with you, I don't. I'm not going to say that. I don't do that. So I'm not. I don't do that. That's not how I present my show. So none of my guests are coming on behind an avatar anymore. Up, she jumped down. So yeah, you're out of here. All right. I'm at work. I'm happy to have you, fam. Delamy. Hard word to say. What's up, Jen? What's up, Coast? This lady keeps hitting the link, guys. So she's backstage again. At some point, I'm going to have to block her because she's not turning her camera on. But I just want you guys to understand what's happening because you can't see it. But I just shared you guys what it looks like on my end. That's what I'm looking at. She keeps hitting the link and not turning her camera on. I mean, this is like dunce to the 50th power right now. So I'm going to give you 2 more minutes to figure out how to turn your camera on. And if you can't do it, you're out of here. She just drops down. She's hitting the link. Yeah, you have to. If fangirls, you got to have a camera on from now on. You guys have been trying to come on here. Y'all watch the show, but all of you, I want pictures. I want to see what the fuck you look like. So none of this. I don't hide what I look like. Yeah, exactly. I want to see you backwards on your motorcycles. I want to see you putting on lipstick when the mannequin goes live. It's very comical. It's extremely comical. I want to see your OnlyFans accounts, Nerdy Diana. I want to see all this. So I want to see what you look like. I want to see definitely a wackadoodle. I want to see what somebody who dismisses domestic violence with all this proof in your face looks like. I want to see somebody who believes what the hell Larry says. I want to see somebody who thinks Larry is truthful, what they look like. I want to see somebody who thinks Alex is tough and supports. I want to see what the hell you look like. I want to see. Dunce. And now, so just so you know, I didn't block her. What's up, Cross? What's happening, bro? Y'all, Cross is in the house. Super motivational, positive channel. Always dropping some game. Y'all check him out. Friend of the channel, long time. So she don't want to come on, y'all. I tried. But this is going to be hard for the people catching the replay because they're not going to understand what I'm saying. So she's just done. But I do want to play. I want to show you guys another thing real fast. So shout out to Cross. Drop his link, please. So Bullhorn Betty has decided to put a bounty on one of our favorite people over here on the channel. end, the internet, it's not even the internet. Again, I don't know how. Wow. It is bad. It said there was high traffic before I went high live. Okay, I guess I can talk now. So it's people. Let's see what happens. Really weird. All right, that's a little bit better. It said that there's high traffic on my end, and it's like it's being back. It's lagging on my end. I can't even see me. The screen goes black, and the circle thing happens. So I don't know if I should talk or not. I don't know if you're going to hear me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
What are you doing?
Letting you hear your voice. You're good.
Oh, okay. Other people are saying it's the same thing. So
I just told them that it's what StreamYard said, and that if the servers are overloaded.
yeah, it's not on my end. We just got new internet. It was on StreamYard's end. It said there's high traffic. That's unbelievable. I believe that. So I closed everything down. It should be good now. So, man, it sucks. I want to show you this receipt, but, and I will. I'll do it real fast at the end. But you guys know Shay B. She does excellent awareness over on X. We shouted her out many different times. But you have a, look at this thing, man. Bullhorn Betty is so big mad at Shay that she makes a post. If anybody can give me Shay B's identity, I will wire you $100. And I'll put it on the screen here in a minute. It's interesting. It's interesting. What does Shay B do? She takes clips of Bullhorn Betty, uses her own words, and makes Twitter posts. How does your own words aggravate you so much that you're willing to pay $100? And Betty is just a complete nutcase. If you guys don't know, in the end of my intro, where there's a guy talking about fixing my toilet, Bullhorn Betty pissed me off a long time ago, and her ex-boyfriend is a handyman, right? Husband, I'm sorry. He lives about an hour and a half away. So I had him come. Oh, it's doing that thing again. I had him come over and do an estimate on my toilet to fix my shitter. that lady about blew the veins in her neck almost busted. And then I recorded it. I got an estimate. I'm like, how much to fix my shitter? So then I was like, she pissed me off. So I was like, listen, it's all good. I'm shitting on you. I'm literally shitting on you, shitting sideways. And she about lost it. Okay. So whenever I play that intro where the guy is talking about fixing a toilet, that is her ex-husband at my house giving me an estimate for my toilet. And I bring Betty up, right? And just like Alex, where the daughter's like scumbag, piece of shit, deadbeat, zero, nothing, doesn't take his medication. It was kind of a similar conversation when Betty got said, but Betty, there was no medication, there was no deadbeat, but you get the point. Digital grift, digital lies, digital everything, but panel. Digital lady, you need to stop. You don't get to come over here and make any lady. This is comical. The chat's not gonna let you go. I mean, I just want you to understand. Look at this on the screen, people. So on the screen here is the moron. If you catch this on the replay, just so everybody understands, this is a fangirl. We all know the fangirls watch all of our stuff. We all know this. This lady came as I'm reviewing Larry and was telling my chat how Larry's truthful and he's a man of God and all these grifters are great people. And the chat's like roasting her. I'm looking, I'm paying attention, but I'm all for a good chat fight. I'm all for a chat fight. But I'm looking and I'm like, let me just drop a link. So I offer this lady a link. Keep in mind, she's over here defending the grifters. And in defending the grifters makes a complete ass out of her own self. We can determine now, we can clearly determine that digital grifter, digital simp, digital dunce cannot work her camera, her phone, her laptop. We can also confirm what she probably looks like. Now, when digital grifter sent lies attempted to get out of it, oh, the desktop doesn't have a camera. You're talking to somebody who's a little bit tech savvy. Easy. Watch the stream, jump on over to your camera, problem solved. Didn't know what to say. Thought of a good one, comes back. It came to the point where digital grifter says what had happened was actually I'm at work and I just can't come on panel. I'm on work. But this is after over an hour in the comments. So you can't come on panel for 5 minutes, but you can be in the chat. Digital grifter has completely exposed herself for this. And I want people to understand that we can all disagree. We can all have different opinions. I believe, digital grifter, I believe you when you say that Larry is not a liar. I believe you. I believe you when you say those are good people. And you're allowed to have those opinions. But what I can't go for anymore is talking to any of you without looking at you. Because I want to know what you people look like that believe this. You're allowed to believe that. But what I've learned through this live is I've gotten to the intellectual part of a fangirl. I've got to discover like how your brain works. And I think I'm going to fake unalive myself now. It's been that bad. It's been that bad. She's not getting the link. You get no link. he's posting TikToks today. Interesting. I'm sorry for how this is digital wackadoodle. That's what we're gonna stick with. Yes, absolutely, KLS. Yep. He comes back 10 days before payday. Good catch. Lori, digital is just a digital wackadoodle is what we're going to call her. Digital wackadoodle. So anybody who watches this on the replay is not going to understand what the hell's going on. So we're leaving her alone. The resistance. It's just out of control, people. I can't believe that. What is that, babe? You hear that? Yeah.
Let's go see the shabby
You
fur.
didn't hear that?
Nah, but I'm gonna go find out. I like answering the door and I don't expect people.
No, I think I'm back. All right, what I'm gonna try to do before I jump off, y'all, is try to give you the screenshot of Shay B. You know what? Let me not do that because his computer's acting up. I'll post it. I'll post it. But yeah, that all the retirees, Matt, for the new Batman. They claim to care about victims while supporting people who harass and dox. Absolutely. That's why I wanted to look at for what it's worth, man. I don't hide behind the avatar. I show my face all the time. You guys have opinions about me, and what I look like, and all that. And look, I don't cry. I don't fake unalive myself. I don't these dudes just have no like it's so weird to watch some of these people on the internet that have channels and followings. I'm watching like the mannequin tell Larry about having thick skin. I mean, seriously, stop. But like in all seriousness, like it's not that hard. If somebody's talking shit about you on the internet, just don't feed into it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I don't know if people can really understand this, right? So I told Christopher Proudfoot this. Matter of fact, we talked to the Proudfoots, reached out. They are getting harassed. It's been on social media a little bit. People are following them around in restaurants, right? For whatever reason. What does this have to do with stalking him?
Paying people to follow them.
Yeah.
And take pictures and report back to the YouTube person.
So there's two things that I told the Christopher Proudfoot that 100% were true. I also told Don Wells different times. What is it? What it is when you're on the internet, man, and I want people to kind of think about what I'm saying. I don't know if this will really hit you unless you're in it, really, right? But so when you're on the internet, people are not going to support you. People are not going to like you and stuff, right? And people are going to make videos and all this type of shit, right? It's what comes with it, no matter who you are. And for the longest time, when I first started doing this internet thing, I didn't really know how to take it. Because I'm not the type of person that's going to like let people just talk shit. It was super difficult for me.
Because we come from a
Yeah.
we see each other. We don't just play behind a
it was super difficult for me to let people talk shit to me and all this type of stuff, right? I'm just not that dude in real life, right? Like in real life, I don't have people talking shit like this, right? Most people be afraid to say that to my face. It's not that I can beat everybody up. It's not that I'm the toughest guy in the world. I'm just being real with you, right? But coming to the internet, it's a little bit different. You got to be a little bit calculated. If you start like getting emotional and getting all mad at everyone who's talking shit to you, then what's going to happen is you're going to let these people control you. You're going to, you're going to be falling victim to exactly what they're trying to do. And that's people just talking shit, right? But at the end of the day, the best advice I told Don Wells, especially, and Chris was, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Because when I first come on the internet, people making videos and stuff of me, talking shit about me, the more that you watch it, the more that you got to respond and stuff, the more that you're in it, the more that it'll affect your psyche. If you just don't watch it, if you don't pay it no mind, no matter what they're saying, you're straight. Because it's out of sight, out of mind, and you just completely turn it off. It's very hard to do when you have followers because people are going to be like, look what this person said, and they send it directly to your inbox, and it's hard not to give a look-see of it. And that goes the same for the missing people, the families with the missing people, because it goes right to their inbox. But I'm giving them some real advice. I had to stop doing that. I had to stop, right? I had to I don't care. But it took me a long time to get there. People
waste their time trying to get me. I give not a fuck and don't check. Don't give a fuck.
They both kind of listened. And the next thing I told Chris was, this is going to sound ugly, Chris. And I apologize before I say it. Unfortunately, what you're going through right now is all going to come to an end once the next missing kid gets a little bit more popular than Sebastian. That is the God's honest truth, and that is very hard to tell the father of a missing kid. You're telling him basically all this is going to come to an end when the next family has to endure what you just did because their kid's more popular than Sebastian, or it's the new thing. That is an ugly thing to say, and it's very hard, but it's the truth. Thank you for the jewels, Uncle Alert. Is it annoying yet?
I just said all your hats have it.
Yeah. Stop it right now. Digital moron, stop it. Nobody believes that. We're just recognizing that she's back, he's back, whatever it is. Oh, so so you're a fanboy. Interesting. But yeah, I'm telling you all that because I don't know who is following them, recording them, but Don, it took a long time to get him through to listen to that. Not so much Chris. Chris understood and listened to everything I said. And you have these weenies, like I'm sitting here playing this video where Larry's back and he's lying. There's nothing on his neck. We all know that this has been a complete disaster of a lie. We all know that even some of the fan girls and fanboys have seen this for what it is. And we all know that this has just been a nightmare for all of them. We know this. But to hear like the victim card, right? It's unreal to hear some of these people try to say like there's a group of people covering me. I don't even know what the word is. Is it ego? Is it ego? How do these people honestly think that everyone is going to kiss their ass? Everyone's going to love them. Nobody can disagree with them. It's kind of weird, but they honestly that's what they portray. Absolutely. I don't believe he owns a home either. I don't believe he owns. Yeah, I've heard he lives in his car. I don't believe he bought no mortgage. People, it was all a stunt. It was all a stunt. He's only back because he was forced to take a few days off. It is a fanboy, yeah. So I'm gonna actually again. Here, you can call in. You can call in. Where's that phone at? Connect to the boom. Call in. You got the number? Let's have this. Now, if you call up cussing out, I'm going to hang up on you. You don't get no points for that. You have to have a civilized discussion. That's what we're doing. And, for what it's worth, Digital Dunce, all the other girls who've been on my channel, Larry asked himself, for what it's worth, I let all of you guys come on here. I dropped the link for you. I opened the phone lines for y'all. You guys won't even let my people comment anything in your chats. It's worse than North Korea over there. Straight dictatorship. I mean, I open everything up for civil discourse. So doing that for my people. Shit. Are you going to call or what? You called for me being banned in chats, telling the truth. Don't play stupid. What? No idea what this means. So he's not going to call. Unbelievable. Yeah, Captain, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, look at this. They come to the chats like, where'd that comment go? Look at this guy. Captain, it's Captain Obvious. Do you want you want a link, or do you want to call in? Guys, new rule. Stop me, and we're gonna start giving them all links, all phone calls, all links. So just entertain it for a little bit, get my attention, and we're gonna have a look-see. See what they look like. We're gonna see how they sound. That's what's gonna happen. Now, if they don't come on after that, block. So this guy was crying a little bit ago. Yep, absolutely. A mobile wizard. It's unreal. It's unreal. You deserve to be over there with the cowards. You deserve to be over there with wife beaters. You deserve to be over there with deadbeat fathers. You deserve each other. I mean that with the bottom of my heart. You deserve to be over there with the cowards. Just do me a favor. You're not allowed to come over here with us anymore. Sorry. So I gave you every ample opportunity on this earth. No. You can call. That's it. You can call. You know why you're not going to call? At this point, all this person can do is call the phone lines. I want them hidden from the chat. Digital dunce. I want digital dunce hidden from the chat. I don't want to see him again. Lost that opportunity. The only opportunity that they get is to make a phone call at this point. You know why you're not going to call? You know why you're not going to call? Because you're not a fanboy. You're a fangirl. And I just boxed you into a corner where you can't even do that either, because you'll be caught in another lie. You're doing Larry lies. You don't even realize your whole existence in this chat this whole time. You've been only trying to call. You've been trying to desperately hide yourself and not turn your camera on. And now I'm giving you exactly what you want, but only after you say you're a fanboy. You see how I just do you any which way I want? I run circles around you people. Circles. So now I'm giving you what you want. I'm taking your words away. And you can only call, but you can't and you won't, because you are a woman. You are a woman. And that's what I find strange is this whole experiment. In the months that I've been covering this, I do want to see what women look like that support men like this. I do want to see that. I do want to kind of like pick your brain, ask you some questions. I want to see what the psyche is a little bit. But I think we all know what that looks like. We've seen it before. No one's even look at this. No one's even talking to you. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. So moving along, let me see if I can share that. It's not happening, guys. Don't hold. I like to ethically roast these fangirls in the chat. Live too. It's fun. Did I miss anybody? Why do I still see this digital? Block them, babe. Well, lemon pound cake. Yeah, exactly. That's why they're only getting the phone call. Don't worry, Nicole. Digital. Yeah, he's not coming in. With Ted, you are a bully. He couldn't be a man and stand up for Madhu with what she went through with Alex. You're right. And he also couldn't be a man and admit that all this was a lie, even after they have been busted. They've been busted. That guy, what's his name? The weirdo with Dirty Diana. You guys saw the receipts. It's clear as day. He should go on an apology tour. He should. It's weird. It's weird to watch people buy this stuff. We all knew this day was going to come where Larry returns. He claimed he got info on Ted from the hospital. Then he said no from Ted's wife. Gotcha. Thank you, badass. Scammers. It's weird, but people just believe it. Have you seen the comments? Like, have
how Alex told my dude to get a rope. Very, very, very true. You know what? That's a very good comment. I mean, it's a disgusting comment, but it's a good catch of yours. It's good that you caught this. It says, interesting how Alex told my dude to get a rope. And now it fakes. Guys, look, you be a rocket scientist. That's why I think. Sorry, man. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. I do gotta go to work. But here's the thing, guys. I really should hit Google and pull this up. But there's no way I can present this without getting in big trouble on YouTube. But you guys can you can probably post this on Twitter. Yeah, you could do it for awareness. Go Google if you want. But Google comment. Why is it lagging? You know how long your neck. First off, if you try to unalive yourself like that, it's a good chance you're going to break your neck. But you know how long you're going to have those rashes right there? It's going to be at least a month. At least a month. But come on, Ted is in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, Ted is too much of a coward to even do that. And this is just my opinion. And what I'm saying is just, I'm talking off personal experience. In my life, I've known a few people to do that. And it normally goes like this. Anyone who's done that, they didn't talk about it. But then you have a whole lot of people in my life that have talked about doing that. Like if we're trying to like compare the talking about doing it to actually doing it, it's like this. Way more talking about. But in my personal experience, in my lifetime, all of the people who talked about doing it, none of them did it. But the people who didn't talk about doing it, the very few ended up doing it. Now, who did? I remember Amy. So in my experience, though, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's how it goes for everybody out there or your experience, but, you know, I just look at Ted and he's a complete coward. I mean, just look at the guy and what he does on the internet, and look at the, you know, messing with old women and all this. Look at the coward moves. He won't confront his own friend about any DV at the crime con. Look at the coward ways. This is not like a real man. This is not no stand-up guy. He's in every which way, he's a coward in every way that you look at him. Yeah. For what it's worth, I have no respect for these guys. Get a job. These are all men of working age. And you're on the internet with this bullshit, with these GoFundMes and all this. Get a fucking job already. It's aggravating, man. But you know, all these guys are pathetic in my eyes. But you know, he's just when the news broke of him of this actually happening, I automatically knew it was fake. He's too much of a coward to do that. He's too much of a coward. Pathetic is pathetic. Get a job, man. Get a job, man. I'm telling you, what I really want to do is this. One thing that I've been really wanting to do. Think about this, people. No matter where you're watching this from, if you're in the USA watching this, we're paying for these losers to
grift, why they collect disability. A lot of them collect disability. Disability is there for people that need it. If you need it and you're on it, good for you. But but the thing is, they're collecting these disability checks, and then they're going live and falling down waterfalls, and they're doing this, and they're going. How do these people collect disability checks, and they're out there searching for missing people, camping out, doing all this? We're paying for that. So I so bad want to call the audit officer or whatever it may be of this disability place and say, hey, man, hey, I have hours of footage here of these people, but that's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky because first off, it's gotta be a HIPAA thing. They would have to like admit that they're on disability, I think. And then second off, is there even an audit number? How would you even go about doing so? But it's annoying. Exactly. I don't know how we can do it, but Ted lied about the comment because in that 10 minutes, first he said he was bullied, then he was a kid, and 3 minutes later yes, exactly. That's what exactly. Good catch. He did it too. Far from pathetic. But we're paying for it. I don't know. Look, guys, I work at a minimum 12 hours a day. We're on a 4-day week where I work. So I work at a minimum 12 hours a day, but on a shitty week, I work 45 hours. So do the math. I work at least 13 hours a day. At least. Here, let me break it down for you. It is 11:28. I'm gonna end this live here in a few minutes. I have to end the live because I have to drive to work. I have a little bit of a commute. Today I'm gonna clock in at 1, which is an hour early because we have a meeting. And I'm going to get off at midnight tonight, right? 13 hours all day. And then I have a drive home. So I'll be back. I'm about to leave my house in a minute, and I won't be back here until about 1 a.m. And I still do a YouTube channel. And I still run a YouTube channel. I may not go live as much as everybody else does because I can't. But I still run it. I consistently upload. I consistently go live. It's wild to me, man. It's wild. But I'm being serious, man. For my sleuths, I've really been wanting to do this for a long time because we're paying for them to lie, and they're not disabled. Yes. You have to roll back. We've been roasting a fangirl and talking about Larry's return. He's back. Ombudsman phone number for that 8. What does it say? To report, try finding in Ombudsman phone number. I don't get it. Is that an acronym or something like that? I worked 2 jobs, 60 or more hours a week for 5 years. I have my own business now, small, but I work for myself a little easier. Good for you. You busted your ass until you were your own boss, and now you have it easy. But you worked, you put in. I respect that so much. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that are on disability, and that's fine. People could be on disability. That's fine. It's there for people to be on disability. I'm talking about the assholes that abuse it. People, you do know that most all these YouTubers are on disability, right? You know that, right? I know when it comes to these shitheads that we're talking about, I know for a fact 2 out of 3 claim that they are. And then, I believe, and if I can remember right, Mannequin and Alex have admitted it. Don't know about Larry yet, but it's bullshit. Betty, disability. People, if I told you just in true crime how many creators were on disability, you would shit. And just so you know, it's about 3/4. Dead serious. It's Ombuds, man. It's an ombudsman. It's a reporting agency that oversees benefits. It takes calls. Okay. Got you. Thank you. Ombudsman. Thank you. The Real Radio USA. That's interesting. SSI. They didn't have enough. It's another grift. Exactly. We know about this in detail for the ones who've been around since the beginning of this. Remember everything Angela said and all that? You know, you got people out here claiming just hypothetically because of their psych stuff. This is for real. So you're on disability for that, and that's who's out here spending the night. That's who's out here yelling at families. That's what, and then people cheer it on. A lot of these people like this fangirl that came in here today, fangirl, fanboy. You get to see what they're working with a little bit, but a lot of these people, they don't even know half the stuff that we do. For what it's worth when it comes to the fangirls, there's blind loyalty. They don't know in depth everything that we've been around. They don't know all these things. I mean, you could only give them the grace and think that there's no way possible one could know all these things and still not only support but defend. I can't believe that. I can't go for that. And I'm sure it's very well that. So true. Someone says Larry's a follower. He's a drunk, and his family would be better off without him. 100% true. The most messed up thing about YouTubers on here that they're on, it is they're able to do boots on the ground, walk around hours. They can't get a job. That's exactly what I'm saying, Mick. That's exactly what I'm saying. They can get a job, but most of them are on disability, and a lot of them are on disability doing boots on the ground and all this. But you could bet your ass disability doesn't. What do you think disability would say if they watch some of these videos of people saying they got a bumped back or psych problems or all this stuff, and then they see them out there? There's hours of their own footage, and that's a big thing to abuse disability. It's a big thing, but it's not as easy. I've been looking into this for years, actually. And it's not as easy as people can think. But, that is the blow. And if you don't think these people are getting YouTube checks and disability checks, then you're crazy. It's absolutely going down like that. Well, I mean, I'm saying disability. People are maybe saying SSI. I don't know even the difference. What is the difference? SSI, Social Security. So isn't that for that's when you retire, correct? How do you get SSI before you retire? I mean, how dumb is this? That wife of yours sounds like she's drugged up. You can't even tell me one thing that she said. So tell me one thing that you heard her say. So stupid, like lame. That's cool that you think that, but look who you support. We're laughing at you. You support people. This is who you support. This is who you support. This is probably what you look like. I mean, what you don't like, you've lost the ability to try to roast or talk shit to anybody. I'm going back to the comment. There's a lot of ways around disability. Even the VA people get over, not as much though. Okay, I'm trying to figure out SSDI is, thank you for that, is disability. Okay, so that's what they call it. Social Security Disability. Okay. All right. So okay. There's Social Security and SS. So there's Social Security and SSDI. So those are two different things. Gotcha. Okay. I thought disability was just called disability. Gotcha. I understand it now. Okay, gotcha, guys. Gotcha. I didn't know that that's what it was. Gotcha. It's awesome. I love when he comes to my chat and I put it on there. That's the best. My friend's brother got SSI for his mental, had no work credits, spent most of his life in prison for the mental. Got it. So when you're talking about work credits, I think what you're saying is, so I've had to get on unemployment in between jobs. And when I applied for unemployment, they would go off my past employment and base the amount of money that I was going to get off my past salary or my past hourly jobs. So is it the same thing? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying with work credits? I would imagine so. There's Badass's Badass dropped his link. You guys, if you guys can help him out, Badass, let me know next time you do that. Gotcha. Okay, you guys are teaching me about this. SSI is retirement. You pay for it all your working years. Okay. SSDI is Social Security. Early because you have become disabled before retirement. You receive what you would have gotten should you be 65 years old and retire on that data, but are disabled, no fault. Gotcha. What's the petition about? No. So this person said, this is another reason to just not give a shit who is on what and where when we don't know all about it. Unfortunately, no. I'm about to leave for work. And I just broke down my day. It's going to be 13 hours today. And when I get paid, a big old chunk gets taken from me. And absolutely, if I could stop and make that big old chunk out of my paycheck a little bit less of a chunk, because there's some grifting asshole abusing the system that I'm paying for. No, that's the wrong. Your outlook is wrong. Your outlook is wrong. No. We're going to do a live about this, guys. Absolutely. Justice for Magnolia. Look, you guys are giving me a lot of information about this, and I don't have, if you work enough quarters, okay. We're going to do a live about this, actually. You know what? We're going to do a live about this. I'm going to do some research about it. Timmer's doing good. We're gonna do a live about this. And then you guys know how I'll do phone calls. You guys know I do live phone calls. We'll make phone calls and all. So we're gonna do this on a separate day, y'all. because this seems like a massive topic right here. And but yeah. And I see a lot of debate in the comments. I don't know. It might be different where everybody's from as far as SSI, disability, and all that, requirements, work credits. It seems like it may be a little bit different from place to place. I'm not sure. But anyway, man, Larry's back, so get ready for the lies. I will post the screenshot of Bullhorn Betty trying to pay somebody for Shay B's docs on my community wall. Alex with the threatening emails, he's not going to take my message too serious, but nobody thinks he's tough. I think of him just like this when I'm checking emails, reading my texts. Is he going to play? I don't know what this fake lawsuit's about from one of the fangirls, but that's happening. And on lastly, we've been raising some awareness on the Offended Outcast. It is a channel who's been outed for being a chomo. I reviewed it a couple lives back. Meat and potatoes. The guy was 40 years old. The girl was barely 13. He ran off of YouTube, but he still had a way to upload content. And more importantly, he had a donation page called Buy Me a Coffee that was still up, where people could send him PayPals and all this. There's an active chomo who ran off YouTube. People have contacted Buy Me a Coffee, explained the situation, and it's been X'd. He's no more on Buy Me a Coffee, and that account also has been closed. Just for an update. But yeah, don't let these grifters fool you. I have no sympathy. When you guys come over here, I realize there's a few of us that cover these people, right? When you come over to this page, I just don't like these guys. And I'm a little bit more blunt, and I'm a little bit more, what's the word, babe, that you called me a long time ago? I'm a little bit more abrasive. And that's okay. I'm going to stay like that. I'm always going to be real. I'm not on here lying. I'm not on here grifting. I don't like these assholes. I have no empathy for them. None. Zero. I am one to think on a little bit different. I don't think that you can change this. I don't have a positive outlook that Larry is going to stop lying and begin a new chapter in his life in front of us all, where he's going to come on here being truthful. I don't think the mannequin and that psyche you can just change overnight. I don't think Alex and that weird behavior. Can these people change? Yes. Am I hopeful, or do I think that this is going to happen? No, I'm a realist. And I not only don't think that none of them are going to change, I stand 10 toes down on there's no way that they will. How could they change when they can't even recognize what they're doing wrong? This guy's on the internet back grifting for a mortgage payment and missed car payment and keeping a straight face in front of thousands of people, like we all didn't just see what happened. Like we all didn't just see really what happened. So how could one change? I don't buy it. I don't have any empathy. It doesn't mean that some of my friends or whatever that cover them may think that. I am just on a completely different view, and I think that they never will. So just understand that when you come over here. I'm a little abrasive. We may be a little bit more rough on them, and it is what it is. They deserve it, and I sleep fine at night. So true. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. I got to go to work. Until next time, stay grifter free. I got to get to work, y'all. That was fun with that fangirl. Peace. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips. And in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.